PNC Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the Ravens.
Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, the rookie, Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. Off we go here in Baltimore. Across the 20, they'll knock him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
Second and a yard.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
It's 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So the Ravens will come out. They are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
A big play there for Baltimore. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Now let him hang on to it. Oh! And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
At the Raiders' 13-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal.
24-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Laube now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense ready to get going with their second possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. A gain of 57 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Play action now. It's Geno. Finding his tight end, missed. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6. Going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal at the Ravens 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders move out to a 7-3 lead.
Ravens 3.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Wester now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense about ready to get going on their second possession. On play action, here's Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
Great job with the pressure up the middle on 3rd and 1, Mike. When that back has to make someone miss in the backfield, that's all they need to throw off the timing. He's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense holds him to no gain, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion, Besh. On 2nd down, Smith. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Third down and 9. Man in motion here is Tucker. From the gun, it's Gino. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Wester on the return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And the strength of the display rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. Hopkins sent in motion. On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
Here's Jordan Stout now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense headed back to take over once more. Wide on the RPO, and good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. A run right here, and it's Genty, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Jair Alexander on the tackle. The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Third and 7. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Caught left side by Bowers. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Gino now on 1st and 10. Open man is Besh. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Gino to throw. Right back to Besh. He's got another one. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it starting third down and 2. Throwing is Smith. Open man left side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Raider first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genti. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
A throw on the move is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield, past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up fourth down.
A 41-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders go out to a 10-3 lead.
Ravens 3.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. Wester now to return it. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Ravens offense makes their way back outfield for their next possession. Play action now. Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll run it on first down with Henry.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Henry. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Can't imagine it's very fun tackling a guy like this, Mike, when he gets a full head of steam, great vision, the physicality to finish the run through contact. And I think defensively, they're just happy they were able to get him on the ground.
A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll run it. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
19 yards. That's good for another Baltimore Raven. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Laube now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
4-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Gino. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Brock Bowers. Incomplete. Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
It is 3rd and long. Man in motion here is Tucker. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker.
To Trey Tucker. 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the Raiders. The Ravens offense and the veteran DeAndre Hopkins ready to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Jackson now. That's into the hands of Flowers. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And good coverage by Hutsy. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. Here's Besh on the RPO, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Offside, defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, Gino. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
punch there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Jacoby Myers. Incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Here's the punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. Off the play fake. Jackson. He takes off. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
First down.
So there's a fine line, Mike, between giving your wide receivers every chance they can to get open downfield, but at the same time, you can't stress your protection. I think he does a nice job in this case understanding that balance. He escapes the pocket, turns into a runner, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. 43. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 2. This is Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Lonnie Johnson. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Ravens sending the punt team out there.
For the Ravens.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Jones on the stop. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 14 on the pickup. First down, Vegas.
14. First down, Raiders.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Genty going to get it on the zone read. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Smith now. That one caught by Tucker. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Third down.
Third and 6. From the gun, it's Gino. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Ravens offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, here's Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Again, it's Jackson. The pressure is too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Lester now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Here's the give to Henry running right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 11. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
In motion goes Likely. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up to the 42.
It's a gain of 8. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
So, Mike, this is where you can really see the advantage that a mobile running quarterback can give an offense. These 3rd and short situations, the gotta have it plays. You dial up a zone read, and you really put that defensive end in a tough spot. If he tackles the back, the quarterback just simply pulls it, picks up the first down.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches. Lamar going to hang on to it, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll take off again. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down, Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This one caught at the 4, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the Raiders' 2-yard line.
Henry tries to pull his way in. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
Just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens go up by 7. It is now 17-10. All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our 2nd half is about to get underway. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Lobby now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the ground, it's Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's left side to Tucker. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. On the option, they give it to Henry. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 30.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Pistol give to Henry. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Darnay Holmes over there to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Clearly, the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he can catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force 4th down.
Ravens bring their punt team out as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. He'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st down.
Well, they find themselves in a tight game here in the second half, and they're thinking, we got to get this guy going. He hasn't done much up until this point, but man, you talk about making a play when your team needed it. That's the kind of play that sparks the offense, and now see if they can finish this drive with some points.
Keep it on the ground with Gentry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 10. Gino to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Raider first down.
Smith going to keep this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Run right up the gut with Gentry. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Simpson taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Third and long. In motion, Besh. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give them credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the first down.
So big hit coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. Jackson. Open man. That's Bateman downfield. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming.
48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Jackson. Flowers with the catch. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. In motion goes Likely. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's Jackson. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers.
To Zay Flowers. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives him a 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up 1st down.
Run the draw, and here's Henry. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
To throw is Jackson. This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Jackson now. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
And what a clutch throw here on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points. But at a bare minimum, milk the clock. Leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
They'll run it with Henry. Whoa. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
4. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Throwing Jackson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Malott to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
First down.
It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Smith to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Incomplete. Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. The left side into the hands of Beck. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
In motion, Dash. From the gun, it's Geno. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Raiders send their punt team out. They force the punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
24-yard line. Brings up second down.
Jackson gonna keep it himself. He'll get this up to the 30, about a yard or so short of the first down.
Brings up third down.
Third and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. In motion goes Likely. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
To number 42. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 6. Here's Jackson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Accuracy, the further you get downfield, Mike, is really one of the harder things for these quarterbacks to control because it's really just the feel. You've got to know how fast is your receiver. Did he get a clean release? Is the guy tugging on his jersey slowing him down? There's so many factors that determine how far to throw the ball to connect, and here you can just see why this one was just a little out of reach.
And this ball incomplete. On third down.
Incomplete. It's fourth down.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Gino. Short throw and pulled in by Mayer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4. Smith. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 21 yards.
A gain there of 21. Good for a Raider first down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive ball, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Raider first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. No, he's got Tucker. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. To throw. That one caught by Tucker.
Pass complete to Trey Tucker. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 11-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Raiders are going to have it 1st and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Now 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Smith. Touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent past 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Wester now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with 1st down.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 38-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. The throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
They'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
At the 49-yard line.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on second down. He's got Likely over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards on the
Now,
play.
timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might
First
be
and 10
one
at the
final
31-yard
heave to the
line.
end zone. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to win the game. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.